Bunda ne oluyor lan?
Hey Robo, could you help us? We're in quite a pickle.
Problem ne gençlik?
We have here a dead campaign manager from Mills's office.
Ah,
This case is
siktir.
urgent, but we can't get inside the vehicle to examine the corpse.
For some reason, the car is electrified. Now that everyone's on strike, there's no one to take care of it, and I don't want to end up like a well-done steak.
Gerçekten
I am glad to be of
başladınız mı
help.
siz ya? Daha önemli
And if
işlerim
you can look
var ama.
around for clues afterwards, you never can tell with the electricity.
Hemen bakıyorum arabaya.
Bulbs are burnt out. Something must have caused a short circuit. I assume a failure of the Magnavolt system. I will look into it.
And if it wasn't for that, we'd have probably found the car on bricks and him in just his boxers.
I wouldn't be so optimistic.
Magnavolt is deactivated. It is now safe to investigate the car.
Great, but if you could take a look inside, just in case.
Gladly. There is an earring on the front seat.
Could be helpful if we find out who it belongs to.
The deceased is holding the phone. The last number dialed is described as the office.
Was he calling his own office during the murder? Certainly worth checking.
The victim was strangled. The rope was tied with a sailor's knot.
Not everyone can tie something like that.
The phone, the earring, and a sailor's knot. That's something to go on.
And the place itself is interesting. Less than 100 yards from the victim's office. I wonder why he stopped here.
I will go to the office to see if the victim left a message.
It's near the cinema on the 3rd floor. We need to finish here before we can join you.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. He probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him.
abi problem
His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he can't afford it.
Were there any witnesses?
There's that homeless guy across the street. He warned us about the current. Probably tried to steal something from the car. But it's hard to get anything out of him. His hand is fried, but he says he doesn't want an ambulance. Says he
Parası
can't
olmadığı
afford
için.
it.
Aynen öyle.
Why would OCP get involved in this case?
Not following politics, huh? The guy was Mills' campaign manager. OCP will do anything to get Mills elected.
If
Doğru.
everyone hadn't been on strike, they would have brought the whole station down here.
Haklı olabilirsiniz.
Why did you not join the strike?
I owe Reed a favor.
And you're too close to retirement to risk it.
But there's nothing keeping you
Doğru.
here, Mr. O'Neill, apart from making my life less bearable.
Somebody's gotta watch your clumsy ass.
Eyvallah gençlik. Kolay gelsin size. Ben gideyim şu OCP'nin bir kulağını çekeyim.
We'll meet you there, and maybe we'll grab a burger on the way.
Not on my watch.
Hey, I thought we were partners.
Heh. Evet bakalım. Problem neymiş? Bir Simon bize bir cevap versin ya. Simon'ın cevabını bir alalım. Kim öldürdü acaba? Hoş, çok dış dost olduğunu sanmıyorum reisin de. Abi gerçekten. Ah! Haber.
The long-awaited execution of the war criminal Ernesto de la Diego ended in failure when his military supporters, Red Rat, staged a bloody protest. Ernesto was acquitted to prevent further bloodshed.
Vay amına koyayım. Olaya gel. Neyse. Bizim nerede? Üst katta mı da?
On, please.
Ne yapıyorsun lan?
May I help you, officer?
I want to speak with someone from Simon Page's office.
Then you're in the right place. Agatha Crane, Simon's assistant. But I'm afraid we have to wait for Mr. Page if we want to go in.
Why?
A keycard issue. I have to recode them every week because Mr. Page has a thing about security. But sometimes newly encoded cards don't work. I call them unpredictable little things. They can ruin even the best schedule.
Mr. Page was murdered last night.
What? Oh God.
Çok şaşırmış gibi gelmedin
That makes my
Agatha.
schedule irrelevant.
Were you or anyone else in the office yesterday after Mr. Page left?
No. Mr. Page always stays late, and just the two of us work here.
Allow me to check the phones. Mr. Page called the office during his murder.
Of course. But first we need to get inside. Maybe you could help with the door.
Tabii ki de. Hemen bir kırarak
Follow
iş
me.
olur mu? Tuzak
I'll
yok değil mi
just
lan?
go through my phone. It's on the desk on the right.
Abi niye fake ID var ya burada? Ben bak bunu anlamıyorum hocam. Burası ne? İyi ya, uyuşturucu yok en azından. Hayret ettim, bu neymiş?
Things to throw away. I regularly clean my workspace. I don't like to be distracted by anything.
You have no new messages.
The phone on Mr.
Allah
Page's
Allah.
desk is connected to his answering machine. It's the only one in this office.
Maybe he did not get a chance to record his message.
Bu ne?
Did Mr. Page like to sail?
It was one of his hobbies. I don't know who he sailed with, though. He kept me out of his private life.
Şaşırmadım. Ne? Evet. Bakalım. Ne var etrafta? Hah. Ver abi
Mr.
bilgisayarı.
Page's computer. I don't have access to it.
Bakalım şifre burada mı?
Receipts for gifts that Mr. Page gave during business meetings.
Özel notlarına bakalım bir de.
Mr. Page's private schedule. Some of his meetings were so secret that he arranged them for himself. I didn't even know about them.
Okay.
Did you find any leads? You know, perhaps you should check out Mayor Kuzak's team.
Hemen de
Mr.
Kuzey
Page
suçla.
plays into their hands.
Hemen.
According to his schedule, Mr. Page...
2 saniye durmayın abi.
In fact, they met yesterday.
Oh God. Could he be the murderer?
Do you know who that might be?
As I said, Mr. Page had a thing about secrecy. I wasn't allowed to view his private schedule, so I don't know all the people listed there.
What about his receipts? There was one for earrings. Who were they for?
For Gloria. Oh God. Gee.
Gloria who?
Gloria Lindbergh from Kuzak's campaign office. Mr.
Hayda.
Page wanted her to change sides.
Do you know where she lives?
It's just a short walk from here. An apartment opposite
Şerefsiz
the
kesin
basketball
sadece
court.
kadını
I don't know the
kullanıyordu.
exact address.
Kesin sadece kullanıyordu. Böyle hediyelerle süsleyip püsleyip. Ne? Kesin süsleyip püsleyip sunum yapıyordu. Bilgi alıyordu. Kızın da yazık garibim gerçekten seviyor sanıyordu. Sonra olaylar patladı.
We have a suspect. I am on my way to question her. In the office, there is an
Mükemmel.
assistant of the deceased.
I'll keep an eye on this place till you get back. Kurtz will be here in a minute. He just went to get us a couple burgers.
Okey, afiyet olsun. Ey size. Ben gideyim şu Gloria'yı bulayım. Gloria neredesin? Bu reis de hala uyuyor ya. İnsanlar işlerini hiç ciddiye almıyor abi. Sıfır. Böyle bir şey olamaz. Evet, Gloria. Komik mi lan bu şimdi? Komik mi lan? Terbiyesizler ya. Uzakta bir şey var gibi ama önce buraya. Bir Gloria'yı bulalım. Kesin Gloria öldürdü de. Hayırlısı. Evet. Gloria. Burada mısın? Selam canım.
Are you Gloria Lindbergh from Mayor Cusack's office?
So OCP is using less and less subtle methods to intimidate us. What do you want?
I am here to ask questions about Simon Page.
He's my political opponent. I have nothing more to say about him.
Sadece öyle değil, aynı zamanda senin lover'ın.
Oh, too bad for him. I kind of liked him. So why are you here?
We have reason to believe that you are involved.
On what basis?
Evidence suggests that you had a relationship with him.
Evidence fabricated by OCP?
Tam olarak sayılmaz.
Yesterday.
I was supposed to, for business. But Simon called my office and canceled the meeting.
The investigation demands that I search your apartment.
If OCP wants to frame me, you probably won't back off anyway, so come on in.
Eyvallah Gloria. Bu destekçi şeyin için teşekkür ederim. What the fuck? Bu ne?
I have a second glass. Loosen up.
Şarap. Abi sen Kuzek için tam olarak ne iş yapıyorsun?
Is this a gift from Mr. Page?
He gave them to me when we met. He was probably trying to buy his way into my favor. I lost the second one. I have a prescription for them. I can't fall asleep when I'm alone in bed.
Kuzan boktan spici abi, aynen. Abi yatak odası... Oh yeah. Abi evet. Sen Kuzak'la neler yapıyorsun acaba? Wow.
I have various hobbies. Sailing is one of the more innocent ones.
Eyvallah.
Do you like it, officer? Such strong hands can probably tie strong knots.
Yeah. Şu an aşırı suçlusun sen ya reis. Yani Gloria aşırı suçlusun canım.
I lead a busy social life. It's not a crime, is it, officer? So, am I under arrest? Maybe you want to cuff me?
Be careful what you wish for. According to Mr. Page's schedule, you met often. Too often for business meetings.
That doesn't make me a murderer. Simon contacted me a month ago. He wanted me to join Mills's campaign office.
Daha çok sana sevişmek için aramış gibi.
And there was something electrifying about it. Secrecy, his connections with OCP, the consequences if we were found out. And we were. His assistant figured it out. She must have reported us, and OCP killed him. They were trying to give me Mills's campaign details.
You claimed that Agatha Crane knew about your affair.
Not only knew, but she blackmailed Simon. She's ambitious. She wanted to get a promotion out of it, but Simon fired her.
Vay şerefsiz Agatha.
Maybe a week ago? You should talk to her, not me.
I intend to do that. Please stay at our disposal.
Missing you already.
Şerefsiz Agatha. Gloria, yardımın için teşekkür ederim. Wow.
Officer Neal, come in. Is the victim's assistant still with you?
O'Neill here. We have a problem locating her, but I can assure you she didn't leave the office.
What the
You'll see
fuck?
what I mean when you get here.
Abi gerçekten tek bir göreviniz vardı. Yani kadını, Agatha'yı kaybetmeyecektin abi. Agatha'yı gözünün önünden ayırmayacaktın. Çok zor bir görev değildi bu.
Not everyone in the city would return a wallet.
I'd be letting my father down if I did it, sir.
Your father must be proud of you.
Ya vay be. Gerçekten tek bir işi bile başaramıyor olmanız. Yani memlekette her şeyi biz yapalım. Ama siz hiçbir şey yapmayın gençler. Tamam mı? Her şeyi biz yapalım. Anasını. Nerede şimdi Agatha? Kim bilir hangi deliğe girdi. Alt üstü bir bakacaktınız be Agatha'ya. Bu da uyusun hala. Salak da uyusun anasını. Nerede? Evet. Selam.
Where is Agatha?
A very good question.
When you left, I came inside to take her statement, but there was no one here. Kurt showed up soon after.
We've been looking for the lady ever since, but she's vanished into thin air. She couldn't have
What
left
the
the
fuck?
office without us seeing her, though.
We must find her. New evidence suggests that she is the murderer.
Aynen öyle.
Once again, let's just check every corner. She couldn't just disappear.
How do we know that the missing lady is the one who did this?
She had a motive. She threatened to reveal Page's affair to get a promotion. He fired her instead.
A secret button hidden in the desk. This is getting more interesting.
As long as it's not red, I think we can push it.
Wow.
The case of the mysterious disappearance solved. Now all we have to do is open that door.
It looks like she used a computer in Sesame. Maybe we can find something there.
Ah, sure. Keep reminding me of the delicious sesame-sprinkled burger buns we haven't eaten yet.
A message here says there is a panic room in this office. There is also an access code.
Panic room.
Aynen öyle.
Vault. This Page guy didn't like to let anyone in.
At least the hide and seek game is over.
Evet.
Just delete already.
That's the problem.
Ne yapıyorsun lan? Agatha?
Brown, you are under arrest for the murder of Simon Page.
It was just removing an obstacle.
You have the right to
Sektir git
remain
Agatha.
I had the right to do it. He didn't even realize that by blackmailing him, I proved that I'll do anything for the job. What else would you want from a political strategist?
You have the right to an attorney.
Sadece destek olmanı ve sakla...
I wasn't born to end up in jail.
Agatha.
I was born for great things. And only I
Bunu
deserve-
tekrar düşün Agatha.
There are no bullets in that gun. The clip is out.
Unpredictable little things. Again.
Heh.
It's frustrating when they ruin even the best schedule.
Everything will go according to plan for the next several decades.
Okay, lady, show's over. You're coming with us. I hope you
Vay
throw
be.
away the key. Because of your cold-blooded murder, I'll have to reheat my burgers.
Galiba evet, öldürmeme gerek kalmadı reisi. Şu fake manileri falan alalım. Çip. Nice. Yeni çip. Burada ne var? Upgrade çipler. Başka bir şey var mı? Buradan mesajları siliyordu şerefsiz. Başka da bir şey yok galiba. Evet. Bir mystery'nin daha çözdüğümüze göre gidebiliriz. Bu reis de var ya, ne uyudum be kardeşim, ne uyudum be. Ölü gibi uyudu reis ya tüm aksiyon sırasında. İlk defa birine galiba tutukladım bu şekilde. Heh. Aa yok, Wendell'ı da tutukladık da kaçtı. İkinci. Nice. Evet. Artık OCP'ye gidebiliriz. Şu Old Man'le bir konuşalım ya. Reis kim bilir neler yapıyor şu an. Hangi Hin planları, Hindikler peşinde? Hangi şerefsizlikleri yapacak acaba? Burayı da galiba seçim şey için kapamışlar, yürüyüş falan için ya. Nereden geçeceğiz şimdi? Neyse. Gidelim bakalım. Tamam, sıkıntı yok. Geliyorum OCP, bekle beni. Evet Old Man.
We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this.
Hayda.
It's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Şerefsiz herif ya. O kadar arkadaşı gibi davran. Arkadaşı olduk, destekçisi olduk. Sen git arkamdan iş çevir. Şerefsiz oldum ben. Buradaki problem ne? Problem nedir?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
Ayda.
Coffee and donuts to welcome him.
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
Doğru, haklısın.
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those
Robotum hani. Her şey kayıtlı reis.
They don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
Tabii ki de.
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
OCP şerefsiz olduğu için Samantha'ya destek sonsuz ya. Samantha reise. Gidelim bakalım. Burası mı? Yok. Şuradan. Tamam. Geldim reis. Tabii ki de. Ne sıkıntı ne buradaki? Kapıyı kırıyorum. Abi bozulmuş.
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open
Abi
them?
şaka mı?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Teşekkür ederim. Abi.
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, RoboCop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
Ben şu server'dan bir iki bilgi alacağım. Merak etme, zaten OCP'ye çalışıyorum. Bildiğin üzere. Ha, yeni bir şey öğrendim galiba. Öteki taraftan mı? Burada.
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed.
Bir dakika, şunu bir alayım. Problem ne abi?
So, you're still here?
Security computers connect to a network. It is worth checking if there is another system that needs rebooting.
Yeah, it's all brand new. Hasn't been tested before implementation. My boss's idea.
Senin patron biraz salakmış. Sen aynen sen bir onu hallet. Ben de şu bilgisayara bir bakam. Neler varmış. Sen yokken şöyle bilgileri çalayım. Evet, Samantha'ya dönebiliriz. Samantha'ya bilgileri aktaralım. Ha. Okay. Şuradaki kapı açılıyor mu abi? Açılıyor lan. Buradaki neymiş peki? Depo odası. Bir şey var mı? Bir şey de yok. Boş bir oda. Gereksiz yere. Buralara da bakalım mı?
Starting next month, OCP silver card holders will no longer be allowed to use diamond relaxation areas.
Öyle mi? O niye abi? Allah Allah. Adamlara bak. Olacak iş değil ya. Reis, ben kaçtım. Daha sonra haberleşiriz. Muhtemelen o kovuldu zaten. Şu Samantha'ya verelim bilgileri. Samantha'cığım, buyur. Bilgiler geldi.
Make good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Söyle, bitmiyor.
If I'm going to expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Aynen, onu yapamam.
Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will do what needs to be done to protect the
Aynen.
Thanks
Aynen öyle.
I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
OCP ödeyecek.
Why so eager to fight OCP?
Vay lan, yeni sohbet muhabbetiymiş.
OCP is the worst. They forced my parents to give up everything they'd worked for. They accused my mother of lying in her documentaries meant to expose OCP.
She didn't take it well. But revenge is good motivation.
Aga be, kalp krizinden mi gitti
I want to
reis?
spare others the suffering that we went through, even if I have to sacrifice my career.
Annesi üzüntüden ölmüş lan.
Now's not the time for this conversation. We have work to do.
Aynen öyle Samantha. Hallediyoruz. Hem senin ailenin hem genel intikam. Ben gideyim şu security room'dan bir alacağımı da alayım. Hmm. 27.80. Gerçekten mi? Bu mu? Yani abi ya OCP gerizekalı abi ya. Şakasız yani bu kadar kolay mıydı gerçekten? Beni yapan şirketin bu kadar güvenliğinin düşük olması beni benden aldı ya. Ya da ben çok iyiyim. Yani ikisinden biri. Ben de gereksiz iyi olabilirim. Hallettim. Bunu da hallettim. Samantha. Başka bir şey daha vardır kesin. Var mı başka bir şey istediğinden söyle. Çekinme.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Rica ederim. Ama yani bana da bir şey bir ara öde Samantha ya. Neyse şimdi biz kendi işimize geri dönelim. Old Man'le görüşecektim.
A meeting regarding afterlife is taking place right now. I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But
teşekkür
I'm looking
ederim.
at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
I will be the highlight.
Aynen öyle. Ben zaten
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir.
ihtiyacım yok. Sen bu yüzü görmüyor musun?
I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch.
Eyvallah John. Aynen.
Beautiful, isn't it? This view gives me hope. Shows what Detroit is
Vay be.
capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else. You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable
Aynen. Özellikle burada yaşayanlar
I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit.
senin gibiler.
Not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations. So that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up. That's why I wouldn't mind you giving me a nod during your public appearances. We need a little push in the ratings. Remember, it's your freedom we're talking about. Anyway, great talk. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Eyvallah Mills. Devam et sen beni desteklemeye. Ama ben seni desteklemeyeceğim koçum. OCP dölleriyle işimiz yok bizim.
This is a friendly reminder. A gunshot wound no longer entitles you to a day off.
What the fuck?
Thank you.
Abi şirkete gel. Aç o susam açıl.
No one here.
What the fuck?
Look around. See if we're missing something.
Gençler ne oluyor burada? O ne lan? Aha çip. Bir tane daha çip buldum. Yemin ederim çip bula bula bir hal olduk. What the fuck? Ha, yuvarlak çiziyormuş. Neyse devam. Şu videoyu izleyelim bakalım presentation'da ne var.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now, afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now I'm back to enjoying my life. Or should I say, afterlife. Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, RoboCop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
What the fuck?
Eve?
It's actually Meg.
Are you like me?
So you seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress.
Yalancı şerefsizler ya.
But good luck selling afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is
Old man bir şeylerden şüpheleniyor.
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
Şerefsiz oldu man.
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers.
Ha ha ha.
Be dead, you know.
Benim gibi.
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful RoboCops
Para yeri de.
came along.
Gerçekten.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office at the end of the hall. But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
O benim işim. Sen onu, o seni hiç alakadar etmez. İyi mi, Meg mi artık neyse adını. What the fuck? Ha, kayboldu sandım ya. Hemen gidelim. Ne diyorsun lan? Atarım lan seni aşağı. Bak. Allah'ım ya. Şerefsize bak ya. Aa. Old man.
Do you think that you have to stop coming to the office? You no longer work here. You were fired last month.
Ya bir kapayın çenenizi ya. Aç ustam açıl. Old man. Old man seninle görüşmemiz gerekiyor. Aynen öyle. Bir dakika. Şerefsiz Baker. Baker?
You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour.
Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy.
Ha siktir.
Condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
Abi.
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Becker.
Oh, you heard about that too? How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary expenses. And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Someone needs to take responsibility.
Someone did. The demented old man behind all of this sick shit is dead. I'm shutting down Afterlife. So you should be happy. So there's nothing for you
Sayılır Becker. Ama sana hala güvenmiyorum.
Since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Aynen öyle mesela.
Unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the
Oğlum senin robotlarının ben içinden geçmedim mi?
Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo.
Sen ne saçmalıyorsun lan Becker?
Bitches, come.
What the fuck?
It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again,
you could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Evet. Ben bir şey demiyorum. Galiba bir şey geçti gibi geldi. Şerefsiz Baker gerçekten kontrol aldıysa sıçtık.
You will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
Evet, lobiye dönebilirim.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about Afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired.
Aynen öyle.
What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out.
Wendell var ya.
Where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Becker'ı ayrı tokatlayacağım. Wendell'ı ayrı tokatlayacağım.
Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me
Var
to
ya.
attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
Ulan geliyorum lan. İkinizi de ayrı ayrı yakalayacağım oğlum. Tüm kanıtları toplayıp ikinizi de tutuklayacağım. Wendell zaten hapishaneden kaçtı da Becker senin için de geliyorum oğlum. Arkanı kolla. Ya o kadar da genç değildi. Millet parasının derdinde ya. Evet. Gidelim bakalım.